Welcome to another exciting episode of the Million Dollar Peddlers. I'm Paper Guy.
Not Mr. Magazine.
And we're going to talk today. I found this online. Southern Living magazine. I wish Mr. Magazine sells. Should you be needing some for your collection, do reach out to him. He's probably got them for sale. Mm-hmm. 10 things you should never do at an estate sale.
I bet you past gas is on one of them.
It may not have made the list.
There's
but
number
11.
I think
so. Yeah, just about made the list.
Yeah.
All right. I know you don't go to many estate sales, Mr. Magazine, but we're going to talk about all 10 of these. Okay. Don't walk away from something you love.
God. Now, what if I'm there with my wife? My high school girlfriend is there. I mean, that's trouble right there.
That is trouble. Yeah, you'd be right in the middle.
But you're buying it because you love it? So
right,
it's something
right.
you're collecting?
Well, yeah, and I think what they're saying in this one here is,
well,
I think they're saying, no, don't walk away from it because you pick it up and you go, oh, that would look really, really good in the living room, and you put it down and walk away and somebody else comes in and swoops in and buys it. So they're saying if you love it, and I think that's the key word is love.
Yeah.
If you absolutely love the item, you need the item, buy it. Because I think I would agree with this, and one of the reasons why is because it's an estate sale. It's not Target. You're not in Target, right, and you look at it and somebody else comes in and buys the last one. Guess what? There's Target online. Right. There are other Targets around. You can probably order to have it brought into the thing. This might be the kind of thing that you never see again.
True.
So I would absolutely agree with that. If it's something that you absolutely love, buy it. Put it in your hands. Don't put it down. Don't arrive late.
That's tough because we all have busy schedules, so you got to get there super early, really.
And I disagree with this one. 2 reasons. Number one, well, I think it depends upon if you're deep into a niche or not. And I'm deep enough into a niche that I can come 5 minutes before closing and find things that I can make money on, unless somebody bought out the entire area. But if it's just normal and people have picked through it, I can still find things because I'm deep enough into books and I know my competition around here. Number 2, I believe that if you show up later, you have more of an opportunity to make a deal with them. If you show up right when they start, because here's the problem, Mr. Magazine, you don't know what they price at. Or you may, because you've dealt with this estate sale company before, there's one that we both know that basically you tell them it's worth $10 and they put 15 on it.
Yeah. Or 20.
So you're into a sale like that, you're first in line and you get in there and they got lots of great stuff, and then you're looking and you're like, wait, this is a $200 item and they're asking $175 on it or $250. Where am I going?
Right. Versus
you come later in the day and they haven't sold anything because of their prices. Maybe you can actually work a deal out.
Here's the problem I see with the don't arrive late.
Okay.
Say in the course of a 3 or 4 day weekend for the estate sale, how many people do you think go through? 300-400 people? 100
probably more. A good one could get 1,000. Yeah.
So think about it. If everyone listened to this theory,
there
would be a line of 500 people out the door every estate sale. It's from 5 in the morning the day before.
You know, it says bring a lawn chair if you must, be first in line.
Jeez.
Yeah.
And people get there like a day earlier sometimes. Yeah, so yeah.
She has even spotted people sleeping outside of estate sales in their car.
That has to be in you. Like you have to be a scavenger like that and like love doing that.
Yeah, I would. I know, not for me. Don't arrive unprepared. So what they're saying here, it's wise to do some investigating prior to pulling up. Google the house beforehand. Get a layout of how the house looks like. So that's actually an idea that I'd never thought of. You go on a Zillow and you say, okay, this room is up here, this room is up over here. But I don't know if that would really help me or not in that there. I mean, A, it seems stalky, but B, when you think about it, if they say to me, if I walk in, now I have a rapport with the various estate sale companies, but they're there to sell things. They're going to help you. You walk up to the person holding the sale and you say, hey, I saw you had a lot of Swarovski crystal. Where is it? The answer is not going to be, good luck finding it.
I don't know. Yeah, they want you to see that.
It's where's Waldo? Find it in the house.
Yeah.
They're not doing that. They're going to say, upstairs, back bedroom on the left. You probably don't need to have Zillow, looking at Zillow for the house to know where the back bedroom and the left is. Worst case scenario, every floor has somebody that works for the company. You walk upstairs, they're usually standing right at the top of the stairs. Excuse me, where is the crystal? Oh, it's that room.
Yeah.
So I don't necessarily agree that that is a necessity. I think you can kind of wing that one.
Well, I'm thinking more, I hear your horror stories. I'm thinking more being prepared like, check the weather, raincoat, umbrella, boots, cart, the type of stuff to be prepared, because you can have an advantage against everyone else, because they may leave like, oh my God, I don't want to get my feet muddy or this or that.
Oh yeah, if there's a barn out back,
and if it's raining and stuff,
yep.
you're golden, because you told me you'd have to, walk a mile down the road and you didn't have a cart, so I would say be prepared, like a Boy Scout in that aspect.
Don't forget to prioritize comfort. And what they mean over here, right footwear, never wear flip-flops to prevent your hustle and are gross to wear on an old carpet, never drink too much coffee in line because they won't let you use the bathroom, and never wear clothes you care about. So my only thought about that is...
Water too. Probably want to bring a bottle of water.
Probably want to have water, yeah. My thought about that is there are any number of houses, especially during the wintertime, or if they've got carpeting in the house and the house is going to go up for sale afterwards, they give you booties. Remove your shoes. Walk around in your socks. Mm. So whether you're wearing maybe you don't want to wear flip-flops because you don't want to walk around the house barefoot. Yeah. But beyond that, there are any number of houses where you cannot wear your shoes in. So I don't know how much about that. Don't forget a measuring tape. This isn't one that would matter for me because I buy books. I'm pretty sure I can get a book in my car. If not, it's a pretty large book. But I could say...
You can't get 3,000 books in your car.
I don't think a measuring tape is going to help me on that one. I think I can figure that one out. But they're saying for this, if you're there shopping for furniture and that kind of stuff, will it fit in the house? Will it do this? Will it do that? And I've actually been at estate sales before where they've had to take off the railings and all that stuff in order to get something downstairs that was sold. The problem with that, of course, is if you're upstairs, you're stuck, and if you're downstairs, you can't go upstairs. You're kind of stuck wherever until this whole rigmarole gets through. Jeez. What are you going to do, though? I mean, the family obviously did that 25 years ago to get that upstairs. Now you got to figure out how to get it back downstairs.
Right.
Don't forget lesser used rooms. Spaces such as a home's garage, basement, and attic are worth exploring. I absolutely 100% agree with that.
Yeah.
I know Primetime Treasure Hunter has done a lot of videos about estate sales, and he always talks about going in a closet and looking up at top. Mm-hmm. That's somewhere that a lot of people do not look, or just various little pantries and all that kind of stuff. You just don't notice. Well, you keep looking. We have plenty of time.
I'm looking at your list. I'm
all right.
To think about an answer ahead of time. So I'm not humming.
Don't take things apart. That doesn't apply to me. That would be like if you're there and you're trying to take apart the drawers out of a dresser and that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's just common courtesy. I mean, if you buy it, obviously you can because you bought it. Right. And you want to get it down. It's obviously easier to carry when drawers aren't falling down on people's feet. But
or if there's a Rubik's Cube here, you don't want to take it apart and cheat and put it back together like you solved it. Yeah.
No, that's trying to get flex for no reason. Don't forget to thoroughly examine a piece.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I think that's just common sense anywhere, if you're able to do so.
You're buying it as is like anywhere else.
Yep. But obviously, if they've got a gigantic pile of magazines there, you can't go through every single magazine for completeness. You'll be there all day long. Yep. Maybe if it's a magazine that you suspect might be missing something because you see clippings from magazines around, grab one and look through it. If that one's complete, you can maybe grab another one 5 or 7 down, do the same thing. If that one's complete, they're probably all complete. If the first one's not complete and the second one you check's not complete, they're probably not complete. And we've done many, many shows telling you about things like Jack and Jill magazine and any of the kids magazines, like the Teeny Bopper magazines. Check those for posters. Tiger Beat, wrestling magazines, Nintendo magazines. Those should all have posters, things like that. Yes, those you check on in order to see. That being said, if they've got a big pile of Nintendo magazines and 75 of them in there and they go $10 for the box, probably doesn't matter if they're complete or not in that case.
You see what the first issue one graded 9.8?
How much?
For the poster? Like almost 40,000.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't really have to, in that case, worry about that. Just do what you can. Yeah. Don't come unprepared to move items home. Now, I will tell a story. I went to a sale this past weekend. Now, I knew it was there because I'd been there the day before. they had a whole bunch of books that I wanted. I actually loaded up 4 banker boxes in the car and drove there with the banker boxes, made the deal, got the banker boxes, brought them into the house, and brought them out. You can take boxes from the sale. Mm-hmm. They will provide bags for you. I will tell you from experience, carrying books in plastic disposable grocery bags isn't the best idea in the world. Because sometimes they're those super thin ones.
Yeah, oh God.
And you start carrying, and a corner of the hardcover book breaks through the bottom. Don't ask how I know that. So, yes, it's a good idea to be prepared, but you can only do so much. Because, again, you're going into a house. Great, I've got a hand cart, and this is up on the 3rd floor, filled with people. How am I getting the hand cart down the stairs with all these people here?
Oh, they're going to love you.
Yeah, absolutely.
What if it's pouring, torrential downpour, it's muddy outside, wheels have mud on them? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And they're going to be selling the house and boom, 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 boom on every stair, gouging the stairs. So, within reason, come prepared. Within reason. And finally, don't negotiate too soon. There is an art to respectfully negotiating on prices at estate sales. Asking for a discount too soon isn't the way to go. Offering far below asking price in the first few minutes can offend the organizers and shut down any further negotiations. Timing is everything. Come back later in the day if it's still there. It's fair game. And I would absolutely agree with that. You have to know who the estate sale company is, know what their procedures are. Some people do negotiate sooner than others. Some people do not negotiate at all. But the biggest secret I can give you, if you are in a area where you've never been or an estate sale company you've never been with, linger around the person running the sale. Don't be stalky, but linger. There's always stuff that you're going to miss at an estate sale. So whatever room they're in, spend the time to really look through that room. Why? Because somebody else is going to come up to them and negotiate.
Yeah.
And you can listen to that negotiations, and if it's, we don't give discounts the first day, then you're not going to waste your time.
Right.
Come up to them later and you go, there's some stuff here I'm interested in. I know you can't give a discount today. What's your procedure tomorrow? And, ask them that way so you're not the guy going right away.
How about the end of day 1, because it's really right before day 2 starts?
Some will.
If it's something like if it's a box of ephemera or something that they don't put a lot of,
Some will. What one estate sale company told me to do, honestly, and this might help you out there, they said put a bid in on the item because they will take bids and bid at about 55% of their asking price. So if they're asking $100, it's going to be $50 start at day 2.
Right.
Put an offer in for 55 or 60.
They'll
take your offer. They'll call you. You put it through on your credit card. Then you can pick it up. So you've got the item that you want.
Yeah.
Prior to day 2's opening. I think that's a great strategy. Yep. And
especially if you can't go there. You're almost guaranteed to get it then, as long as no one buys it before on the first day.
Right. Yep. Or if you can't go there right away the first, you have a job and you can't get there right away the second day, at least they can hold it for you. And you say when they call you to tell you about it, hey, I'll pay for it now on my credit card.
Right.
I definitely want it. I'm good for it. Run it through my credit card right now. So hopefully that helps you a little bit out there. I do love estate sales. I do very, very well at them. Mr. Magazine, I don't know if you've ever been to one or not, but
years and years
ago. Yep. Hopefully that helps you. Do hit the like button.
I gotta say something. I feel like you threw money out the window. This is something that you could have charged for, tweaking and adding your advice into this 10 things here. You could have charged money on a pay channel. Now they got all this great information for free.
Well, I'm willing to do that. Do you know why?
Why?
Because there's even better information behind the paywall.
Ooh, nice.
Do hit the like button if you could, and we'll see you next video.
Take care. Bye-bye.